This is Dumbed Down Life, number 71.
I'm gonna party like a rock star, hit a bunch of strip bars, wake up naked in a hotel room, throw my TV at the window, smoke a bunch of endo, and anything to get my mind off of you. Find a telephone pole to wrap around my car, and party like a rock star. After all the nights we spent cuddling on the couch, and all the parties I passed up because you didn't feel like going out, I guarantee you Steve and Tyler didn't put up with crap like this. So tonight I'm making up for what I missed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna party like a rock star, hit a bunch of strip bars, wake up naked in a hotel room, throw my TV out the window, smoke a bunch of endo, anything to get my mind off of you. Find a telephone pole to wrap around my car, and party like a rock star. Ooh, yeah, come on. The more I think about it, the less it hurts inside. 'Cause tonight I'm wanted dead or alive. I'm gonna party like a rock star, hit a bunch of strip bars, wake up naked in a hotel room, throw my TV out the window, smoke a bunch of endo, anything to get my mind off of you. Party like a rock star, hit a bunch of strip bars, wake up naked in a hotel room, throw my TV out the window, smoke a bunch of endo, anything to get my mind off of you. Find a telephone pole to wrap around my car, and party like a rock star. Yeah, party like a rock star. We gonna party like a rock star. Everybody say party. Everybody say party like a rock star. You look like a lady. Woo!
Did I say goodbye? Did I say I love you? These questions haunt my mind still today. You were always there when times were hard, when I was lonely. You were a blessing in my life. When you left, part of me died inside. Life stole you away from me, but you'll still live in my memory. I'll cry for you. I'll cry for me. I'll cry for what we had together. These questions swirl inside my mind. I could talk to you. You always listened. These tears will always burn in my heart. When you left, part of me died inside. Life stole you away from me, but you'll still live in my memory. I'll cry for you. I'll cry for me. I'll cry for what we had together. I'll cry for what will never be. I'll cry for you. I'll cry for me. I'll cry for what we had together. I'll cry for what will never be. I'll cry. I'll cry. When you left, part of me died inside. Life stole you away from me, but you'll still live in my memory. The world keeps on turning. Emptiness was left when you were taken away. The world keeps on turning. The memories we shared carry me through the days. I'll cry for you. I'll cry for me. I'll cry for what we had together. I'll cry for what will never be. I'll cry for you. I'll cry for me. I'll cry for what we had together. I'll cry for what will never be. I'll cry for you. I'll cry for me. I'll cry for what we had together. I'll cry for what will never be. I'll cry. I'll cry.
Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 71 of The Dumbed Down Life. Opening up the show was one of my favourite podcast tunes, and it was JTX with Party Like a Rockstar. Party Like a Rockstar comes from JTX's album From Detroit with Love, which you can find on iTunes. Following that was I'll Cry For You from North Carolina singer-songwriter Jessi Hamilton. Now, imagine you're just returning home from a weekend in Blackpool when you're overtaken by a Porsche being driven by none other than the Stig from Top Gear. Well, that's what happened to Martin Pizzillo and his wife, so they followed him as he pulled into a service station. The motorway Stig had a couple of bodyguards with him and happily posed for photos, but it looks like he was a fake. The BBC have said they're going to carry out an investigation into sightings of the Stig, as there isn't any Top Gear events planned until November, so it's highly unlikely that he's the real deal. Still, I guess if you've got a flash car, and the Stig's going to be one of the easiest celebrities to impersonate. Beachgoers got a shock when they saw a donkey in the sky over a beach in Russia. Apparently it was attached to a parachute and was being towed along the beach as part of an advertising campaign to attract people to a private beach, because nothing says, hey, come to my beach and have a great time, than a paragliding donkey. So what did the people do when they saw this donkey? Yep, they found the local newspapers and filmed it on mobile phones until eventually the police arrived and pulled the animal to safety. Right, the next song is Born With a Broken Heart by Doug Edgell from his album Ghost Inside My Memory, and that will be followed by Walk On By from Delilah. Why?
You don't see it when they love you. You only notice when you don't. The world's alive outside your window, but inside you feel like a ghost. You hide away inside your music, makes you feel like you can fly. But when the song is finally ended, you're still left wondering why. You were born with a broken heart. You were born with a broken heart. You hold it in when you're surrounded, and let it out when you're alone. You whisper to yourself tomorrow, but will tomorrow ever come? I really love you when you're 10 rows away. Everybody is your friend. Then you return to your apartment and stare at the TV alone. You were born with a broken heart. You were born with a broken heart. Is there nothing that I can say to you, my friend? You'll never break, but sometimes, baby, you're going to have to bend. I try to catch you in a moment, between your ups and when you're down. The words are short or left unspoken, and stand for nothing when you're not around. You were born with a broken heart. You were born with a broken heart. You were born with a broken heart. Yeah, you were born with a broken heart.
I remember only feeling lonely, wearing out that damn side of pride, riding all my worries by the sea. Wonder how it cuts so easily. Only watch your life bring a changing tide. Oh, but these lines haven't gotten deep. They show the years that have bothered me. Oh no, but don't you hang on me. Lord knows I'm just a tragedy. Oh no, don't you waste your time. See the moment just passed me and I would walk on by. Just walk on by. Just walk on by. She is a sad tale of a beauty queen. She was the proudest woman that you ever did see. but with her eyes on her past, gazed in disbelief. How could a faith in something so beautiful leave a feeling so empty? And these lines on her face trace the tears. And the weapon of a lifetime is from years and years and years. Oh, she said, "Now don't you work on me." Lord knows I'm just a tragedy. Oh no, don't you waste your time. You see, the moment just passed me and I would walk on by, just to walk on by. Just to walk on by. Just to walk on just to walk on by. Just to walk on by. Just walk on by. Just walk on by. Just walk on by, yeah. Just walk on by, yeah.
Time has come for us to part at last. Don't seek me now, please turn away. I hold my breath, the moment's soon to pass. This pain we feel will leave one day. I felt all your sorrow. Hold on till tomorrow. Let time find its place in our moments. All we had together changed as see you in my mind throughout time.
The final song of the three we just played was Jennings and Keller, and it was called Time Changes. Jennings and Keller are Laurie Jennings Udin and Dana Kelly from Miami, who describe their music as fusion folk Americana. Time Changes comes from their debut album Susan's House, which was released in 2007 and was followed up in 2009 by As the Universe Unfolds. Jennings and Keller are currently on a tour in America and have just won the Breedlove songwriting competition in Oregon. Now, Councillor John Dixon has gotten himself into a bit of trouble over some comments he posted on Twitter. It appears that he is likely to have breached the code of conduct for local authority members after he tweeted, "I didn't know Scientologists had a church in Tottenham Court Road. Just hurried past in case the stupid rubs off." The church made an official complaint after spotting the post last year. Scientology was created by science fiction writer L. Ron Hubbard in the 1950s, and it has a reputation of going after people who slate them. Dixon dismisses the complaint as he was tweeting in a personal capacity. In a following comment, after the Scientologists registered to receive all his Twitter posts, he posted, "Just realised the Scientologists are following me. Quick everyone, pretend you're out." He has since changed his name on Twitter to emphasise that he is posting in a private capacity, because his old name began with CLLR as an abbreviation of counsellor. He's now removed that and he's just John Dixon. The church complained because they said that the suggestions that they are stupid is against their rights as a religion. But I want to know how they can be a religion when it was all made up by L. Ron Hubbard, science fiction writer. Okay, the rules of the movement are supposed to help the followers and stuff, but a self-help movement and a religion are two completely different things, aren't they? Surely Scientology is more like a club, like, say, scouting or something, where you learn skills and social practices. Scouting doesn't claim to be a religion, but it's a bunch of rules and activities put together by some bloke to develop kids into productive people. I'd say that Scientology is like Scouts for adults. Of course, I mean that in a very limited way, as it's fairly well known that Scientology is stupid, and some of the practices they seem to have are very dodgy, in my opinion.
To fix the toilet, water all over the place. So when you going to get here? They goes, whenever. Banging on the wall, loving thy neighbour, screaming, when are you going to finish putting up them shelves and get another hobby? They're like, whenever. Later on with the mayor giving it some transport strategy, I'm like, when's the next 88 to Clapham, Kenny? He goes, whenever. This is my United Kingdom of whenever. This is my United Kingdom of whenever. This is my United Kingdom of whenever. 2 in the morning, up watching the snooker, called the BBC, said, yo, when's the bloody X-Files going to be on there? Like, whenever. Eve, I'm wandering around Tesco's looking for the hot dogs. Ask this kid, when are you going to stop picking your nose and stock up? He's like, whenever. Then Joe comes round with an idea. I'm like, I suppose you want credit for that. He's like, yeah, of course I will, dick brain. So this is our United Kingdom of whenever. So this is our United Kingdom of whenever.
And that was The Dumbed Down Life. Don't forget, if you want to follow us, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, or you can send us an email to ddl.podshow.com. Thanks for listening.
unfamiliar automobile on a road that he has never seen, going to a town he's never been to again. And he wonders if he's lost the thread of the dreams that ran inside his head, like a shadow or a silhouette rushing off to see some friends he's never met before. And the satellite is beaming down his signal to your tiny town, but nothing's getting through. It's much too far from you, and you know it. Well, there's a certain distance. So she stays at home, she tends the fire, works until her eyes are tired, feeds the dog, pets the cat. Every now and then she wonders where he's at right now. And the satellite is beaming down his signal to your tiny town, but nothing's getting through. It's much too far from you, and you know it. There's a certain distance. Maybe it's all inside your head. Maybe it's all inside. Time and space are not the same, no matter what Uncle Albert said. For him means rain for you, with the ray of sunlight shining through every now and then, and it's not enough. And you wonder, is this really all that love can be? And there was a time you understood it, or at least you thought you could, but now you have your doubts, some words you can't make out. And the satellite is beaming down his signal to your tiny town, but nothing's getting through. It's much too far from you, and you know it. There's a certain distance. There's a certain distance. There's a certain distance. There's a certain distance.
That last song was David Nachmanoff with A Certain Distance. All the music has come from Mevio Ali at mevioali.com. Thanks for listening.